And we back, baby, we back. It's time to start sharpening the freaking axe. We've got like 3 weeks till HYROX Monterrey, and we've got like 8 weeks or 7 weeks, something like that, and 8 weeks I think, until HYROX New York City. So, and what that means is we are gonna start doing some uncomfortable workouts. And not that they're like super hard or bad, but like your base building, you're building fitness, whether it be aerobically, strength, or aesthetics, anything like that, you kind of prioritize certain things over other things. Now, we do it all at one time because we use the conjugate method. We can go into maybe a deep dive on that in like a podcast or something like that, but essentially, it's time to get back into being quote unquote comfortable in zone 4 threshold work. So we're gonna do some threshold runs today. We're gonna do some sled pushes in threshold today, some rowing, all of the above. So let's go to the gym, let's get it done. Getting ready to walk in here in just a minute, and I gotta be completely honest, I'm a little nervous about this workout. Not because of the HYROX or the threshold stuff, but because there's strength components before it, and my legs are still sore from last week, like my quads in particular. So we've got some strength movements, and we've got some like heavy dumbbell reverse lunges before we do the threshold session. So I'm a little nervous, but I think that's a good thing. I think it's good to be nervous. I think it's good to understand that we don't always feel our best, so you just kind of gotta roll with the punches a little bit. Just shake that booty non-stop when the beat drop. Just keep swinging it, get jiggy. Get drunk, up, percolate anything you want, because it's oscillating. If I don't take pity, want to see you get live from the rhythm of my ride. And my lyrics up about electricity. Girl, nobody can do you nothing, cause you don't know your destiny. Yo, sexy ladies want war with us, and all the car with us, them not war with us. You know the club, them want flex. Banded box squat, medium-sized bands, PR. That was tough, a lot tougher than I thought it would be. But we got a new PR. Bang. Early morning, let's get it on, let's get it on till the early morning. It's all good. End of the day. Hadn't checked in a little while. Let's recap what happened yesterday. That session yesterday, that was fun. We had some lifting, we had some threshold running with some sled pushes and some rowing, which is more of like an active recovery, and honestly it felt pretty smooth. Paces that I was kind of hitting was the first one I got like a 4 minute per kilometer, second one I was about a 3:55, third one I was about a 3:50 3:55, and then 4 and 5 I was about a 3:35, and then the last one was about a 3:35 to 3:40, something like that. It was pretty close to 3:40, but overall felt pretty good. Like I wasn't like huffing and puffing. It was more so like I hadn't really done it in a while, in terms of, I guess, compromised running where your legs are heavy and you're just it's just something that happens every time that when I reintroduce the competition stimulus. So we don't do that all the time. As you've seen, I've kind of been doing more long runs, more aerobic base building, strength training. But when we start dialing in, and like I said, sharpening the axe for competition, then we start pulling out the compromised running. We start pulling out more station stuff, and not even like station stuff, but just threshold. getting used to being back in that threshold. So zone 4. That's essentially what I mean. But that was a great session. I woke up this morning with like a 50 recovery on my whoop, which is yellow because I overreached yesterday. Today it says I overreached again, but the strain overall was lower. So I'm anticipating I might wake up in the yellow, but I might even end up in the green. Just kind of depends on how I sleep tonight and what the HRV does and what the resting heart rate does with the lower strain. I think it was like maybe like a 13 or a 14 today, and yesterday it was like a 17 or an 18, so pretty high. But interesting stuff to talk about, to be honest with you. Today we had a upper body strength session, followed by a little bit of bike and plank work, and then it was another 30-minute bike this evening. So everything's feeling good. Tomorrow I have a wave run. We'll get into that tomorrow morning, but right now I'm gonna finish this walk, control my breathing, and chill out. Happy Tuesday. Get after it. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We've got a wave run today. 2 sets of 2K at a 5-minute and 30-second per kilometer pace, 2K at a 440, and then 2K at 340. 2 rounds of that. So 12K total. I think it comes out to like 6 or 7-ish miles, something like that. I feel pretty good today. I slept really well. I woke up and I just felt like, wow, like I feel pretty good. I looked at my whoop, like an 85% recovery. HRV was like 99, so it was above baseline. And that's always a positive. It's always something to keep in mind. You know, if I woke up in the red or something was wrong, I'd be careful with today. But I feel pretty good, and that's a positive. All right, we got about a half a mile left, or 500 meters left on this second round, the 530. The first 340 got tough. The last, I'd say, 700-800 meters, but we're doing okay. We're gonna finish strong. All right, 12K done and dusted. Again, 2 rounds of 2K at 5 minutes and 30 seconds per kilometer pace, straight into 2K at 440, straight into 2K at 340. So it's kind of gritty. It was a little tough on the first 340, and then the second one, I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't look at my watch the entire 2K, and I didn't. And I have no idea if I hit the paces or not, but I'll check when I get home. The effort was there, and instead of trying to like overdo it early on and then I had nothing in the tank the rest of the way, I just thought, hey, my watch isn't telling me I'm going too slow. It's not telling me I'm going too fast, so I must be somewhere in the range. And yeah, so I just left it alone, finished it out. 55 minutes, I think, was the total run time. It was tough, but it wasn't like horrible. I don't know. It had its moments, that's for sure. It had its moments, but I've got a little bit of like a 5-10 minute cool down walk back to the apartment. I'm gonna go downstairs, do some mobility in the basement, and then we'll head up, shower, eat, and then we've got our Wednesday call, 4G chamber. Entrepreneurs, leaders, different people in the space. So if you ever want to get into that group, let me know. Every Wednesday, 9:30 Eastern, we just do 30 minutes. That's it. And then you're going on with your day. But yeah, let's get after it. Alrighty, we are outside. It is like 1:50. It has been a great day so far. You saw the training, or you saw me talk about the training. I honestly thought I was going to be way more tired today, just given the effort, and the strain level on my whoop was pretty high, and I was gonna treat it as a high day in terms of carbs, because I have 2 days. One of them's a high carb day, the other one's a lower carb day. I think the high carb day has like 560 or 590 grams worth of carbs, and then the low carb day is like 450 or under, something like that. So when I initially got done, I was like, oh, it's definitely a high carb day. But as I took a shower and went to go eat, I was like, actually, I feel okay. I don't think I need the high carb day. All that to say, it's been a great day this morning. Got a bunch of work done, some really good work, some really good conversations. 4G chamber group chat was off. The message was great from Harrison. I walked away from feeling inspired and just excited. So We're gonna go on this little walk, get some fresh air. You guys heard me talk about ultradian rhythms a couple of videos ago. Essentially where I put like these big 90-minute blocks worth of work in, and then I'll chill for like 10-15 minutes, and then I'll do it again. Ideally gonna try to get 1.5 more ish for the day before I gotta do some meal prep, do another little 30-minute bike session this evening, some mobility. And I'm really starting to find my groove with some of that stuff as well. So yeah, happy Wednesday, get after it. We're back. All right. So I told you guys earlier that I'm falling into like a pretty good rhythm right now. So I wake up, let Charlie out, say my prayers outside, like no phone right away. I'm just literally outside doing that stuff. As soon as I come inside, I get into the Word, I listen to some stuff, do some breath work about every other day, and really just try to be intentional about not being on my phone, aside from the Bible app. But once I'm done with that, I kind of eat my breakfast, and then I'll start checking some emails, little things like that. But it's been a really good start to the morning, and I really appreciate it. Because my brain's not all over the place when I get to that point, so that's really nice. When I'm done with that, I am typically going to the gym or going on a run. It kind of just depends on what I'm doing that day. And I really just find that like there's a really good rhythm happening between when I go to the gym, when I get home, when I eat, how much work I get done, and then being able to go outside in the middle of the day to let Charlie out, clear my brain, keep working. And then when I get to this point where it's like, okay, bike session for 30 minutes, super easy, zone 1, zone 2. And then when I get done, I'm fitting in my mobility over there. Like it's super simple, but it's kind of a good bookend to the day. Like right now, I kind of have a headache. I think I overdid it with the work a little bit. I pushed it about maybe 45 minutes too far, but you know, that kind of comes with the territory. So this is a really, really good bookend to the day, because when I go upstairs, I'll meal prep my breakfast for tomorrow. When I go to the gym, I'll cook dinner, and then I'll start to turn my brain off when Lauren and I go into the evening, watching our show, spending time together, like really being intentional with like just spending time with each other. So I just really appreciate the rhythm that I am falling into right now. It feels really, really good. I really like it, and I'm gonna keep it up for as long as I can with the travel stuff coming up here pretty soon. Alrighty, we are ready for the morning. This is my pre-training meal, so kind of first thing when I wake up, but that is 60 grams of oats, 80 grams of blueberries, some cinnamon, half a teaspoon of salt, and then some water to kind of soak up. I'll throw it in the fridge overnight. And then this is my and then I'll also put 20 grams of maple syrup in there when I wake up in the morning. This is my post-training meal right there. It is 300 grams of white rice, 60 grams of beef liver, and 3 eggs that I did over easy with half a teaspoon of salt. We've got some orange juice and creatine, digestive enzyme because I'm eating a ton of carbs, and I will likely have a cup of coffee here before I leave. If I don't drink the whole cup of coffee before I leave, I will take it in a thermos and I'll take that with me to the gym, and I'll usually finish it by the time I get to the gym or get pretty close. So that is the breakfast. Oh, and then intra-training right now is this little contraption we have. It's like, what's in it? It's like a brown rice cereal. All it is brown rice. That's it. It's one simple ingredient, brown rice. And then I've got maple syrup and salt mixed in. So I put it all in like this big bowl, kind of meal prep it. And I'll have about 30 carbs per hour, because typically when I train, it's usually about 1.5 to 2 hours right now, because I do it all kind of in one session other than my 30-minute session in the evening. So it comes out to about 60 carbs per hour, plus I'll have one banana with that as well. I don't know how many carbs a banana has, like 18 grams. I don't know for sure. But yeah, that is the meals for training. I'm gonna shut the camera down here for right now, and I'm gonna get everything packed up, put away, get my gym clothes ready, and then I'll read for just a little bit, let Charlie out, and then we'll shut it down for the day. The training intensity is high, the volume is higher, and the food is up. And honestly, I feel pretty good. I'm tired, like right now, like before I even got to do this, like I'm pretty tired, but I feel very like strong. Like I feel like I'm okay, if that makes sense. I don't know if that does or not, but anyways, happy Wednesday. Get after it. Happy Thursday. I just got back from the gym, making a cup of coffee, but I ordered some more San Francisco Bay coffee pods. I got a new variety pack, but look, it's just, I mixed it in with the breakfast blend. We've got donut shop flavored. I know that they don't taste like donuts or anything like that, but that classic coffee taste, that donut coffee, I'm really excited to try it. I got it brewing right now. But I'm just really excited about it. And you can always shop the coffee in my Shop My link in the description. Check it out. All right, it is about to be 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go let Charlie out one more time before we go to bed. I'm gonna shower and we'll call it a day. It's Thursday. Nothing crazy to report. Good workout this morning. Honestly, I got a lot of work done today. Worked on a big time on a program that I'm really excited about. So that was a lot of fun. Then I did some other stuff, but it's just been a great day. Honestly, it's been a good day, good training day. A lot of food. The food is up, man. The food is up. But when I wake up tomorrow, we're going to talk about Tulsa training, and we're going to talk about what that camp is coming up, because I'm so freaking excited, man. I'm so excited to get after that and essentially talk about why I'm doing it, what the point is, and what I hope to get out of it, especially going into Mexico and then from Mexico to New York City and what that all means. So really pumped, but for now I'm going to call it on this day and go to tomorrow. So what is Tulsa training? Tulsa training, I think I was getting ready for HYROX Dallas, and it was like July or August or something like that, and I came across Tanner, who's one of the owners of it, and he had put out some content previously around HYROX, and I saw that he lived in the Tulsa area, and I was like, what the crap? Like, I don't know anybody here in Oklahoma, when I was in Oklahoma, that does HYROX. Well, I followed him. One thing led to another, where like they were getting ready to, like, their gym, they've got 3 of them, their gyms were getting ready to go to HYROX Dallas back in November, and he had a free, like, come check it out, like, let's go over the race, the venue, what to expect. And I've been wanting to meet him, so that's kind of how I introduced myself to Chandler's. I just went to his event, and we just started talking, and that's how we became acquainted. From there, he started to invite me to some like a 10K run out, or no, we went and raced in Dallas, and he ended up doing pro singles that race, and we were in the same wave, which is kind of crazy. And I got to give him kudos for that. He set off on a pace that I thought was too fast, but it ended up being the right pace for me. So it was a really good race experience, not just from the lens of like I got better that day, but also I understood that what the pace needs to feel like early on, and intuitively it just gave me like a really good edge to how I race the rest of them, like moving forward. So that was really cool. But we did that the same night, and then after that we did like a podcast, which you can check out on Unfiltered Wellness. He's invited me over to their gym to do different training sessions, as well as some different like runs outside and whatnot. And then over the last several months, they've been planning a gym expansion. So they're gonna be doing like group training classes, HYROX classes. Like it's gonna be so dope. They have recovery rooms with like saunas, cold plunge. So that expansion project's gonna be so sick. I can't wait to check that out. It's midday. We're just wrapping up the little post-lunch walk with Charlie. But the cool part about the gym expansion is that Shiloh and Tanner actually hired Michael Sandbach, or Michael Sandbach. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Sorry. But they call him Sandy. That's his name. He is a former Elite 15 HYROXer. So he finished second place in solo in the Elite 15 a couple years ago. And I think he's kind of stepped back more into a coach's role, as far as I know. But anyways, they hired him, and with that being said, to kick off the gym expansion, they are having him in from England. That's where he's from, is I think England, and he is putting on a camp. So that camp is 2 days. It's going to be April 13th and 14th, and we're doing 3 sessions a day: one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one in the evening, along with some dinners and things like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited because that's going to bring the opportunity to really develop a couple of things going into New York City, kind of see where my fitness is. I won't be peaked going into the camp, so I anticipate it will be challenging at some points depending on what we do, because we'll be doing track workouts, gym sessions, HYROX sessions, things like that. So it will be fun, but it's also going to be really cool to learn from somebody who is and has been at the top level in person, and getting to share that experience with other people who are like-minded, aka people like Tanner, Shiloh, Luke, and everybody else that's going to be there. It's going to be really fun. Brief intermission, red light therapy. I'm going to have the best skin in the HYROX. Check that out. Tree looks pretty. All right, we are on our way to Performance HQ, 10K run, 170 beats per minute on the metronome. That's it, that's all we're gonna do. I'm about to start it, but I want to get a little warm up going. And then we'll do 5K ski, 5K row, and then we'll subway back home. But that's what we got today. That's gonna do it for this video. I'm looking forward to going to Tulsa training. Tulsa coming up. I can't wait. Thanks for watching. Get after it.